Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for some more Pokemon GO content here on the channel. Currently, we are getting ready and geared up for this weekend's big event. It's currently Thursday, the 29th. I never think to check. Anyways, Thursday the 29th. Starting tomorrow, Friday, November 30th, is when the big special event in Pokemon GO is going to kick off. We've got some news to talk about here as well, first of all. But let's go ahead and take a look. Celebrate a year's worth of community days in December. We have more news on special December Community Day weekend, so this is a full weekend event. From Friday, November 30th to Sunday, December 2nd, all of the previous Community Day Pokemon are going to be featured and showing up a lot more in the wild. Right there, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Pikachu, Eevee, Dratini, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Mareep, Larvitar, and Beldum. That's quite a lot. Also, the special moves previously featured during Community Day events in 2018 will be available again during this coming weekend, starting tomorrow, my time. So, special bonus date for the bonuses of Double Catch Experience, Double Catch Stardust, and Double Incubator Speed happening for my area in the Americas, December 1st, which is Saturday, which will be my time, is that 3? Yeah, 3 to 6 p.m. So I'll be doing a lot of walking around, try to hatch up some eggs, and get some extra Stardust for all those captures as well. So that's what we're gearing up for. I got a lot of Pokeballs saved up. I'm going to try to build up some more Pinap Berries throughout the day. And I did get my 5th Research Breakthrough box just today. The 5th one for the month of November, which means I got myself my 5th Shedinja. And I was fortunate enough to have a chance to choose one now. Now, chances are I'm not going to find another one before the end of the night, and usually at the end of the evening is when I would do a listing, basically, of all the different particular instances. Why am I saying particular? All the different Pokemon we've captured of that species. And since I don't think I'm going to get a 5th one before the end of the day, I decided we're going to go ahead and choose this one right here. I've nicknamed Hollow our most powerful. We got this one, actually, this was the very first one I caught, the first Shedinja we got in our research breakthroughs. So check the appraisal, just to refresh you on Hollow's stats. Battle with the best with HP and attack maximum. Very nice stuff. So this is going to be the one that we are going to work with. Now, it's really unfortunate we didn't get hardly any of the research tasks to catch, was it 5 bug types, I think, to make Nincada show up. So we barely have any Nincada. I don't have any of them to choose for our Burrow, because I think they're all female. Burrow is a boy, so we can't recreate him just yet. But who knows, Nincada might come back in some field research. Now, you might be noticing there's a little button up here. Doesn't work for Nincada, of course, only for Gen 1 Pokemon, but this is a connection to the Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm walking with my little buddy Meltan here. He takes quite a bit of kilometers, as you might be aware. 20 kilometers per candy. And I've already walked 40 kilometers. That's only 2 candy we built up. Every rare candy I've picked up, I've given to little Meltan here. But, of course, the best way to get candy for your Meltan is to connect through to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee on the Nintendo Switch. I myself do not have a Nintendo Switch, therefore I don't have either of the games, but one of my fellow 3D artists, known by the name of Monkey Queen Forever, brought her Nintendo Switch to our course today, and a lot of us were able to transfer Pokemon in to help build up her Pokedex. We got ourselves the fancy item known as the Mystery Box. Mysterious old box. Opening it causes a certain Pokemon to appear for a limited time. This is what you use to make Meltan appear around you. Now, from what I hear, you're generally going to find 10 Meltan when you open this, and it lasts for about a half hour. So the idea is Pinap Berry all these Meltan that I can find, catch them, and build up those candies nicely. Once you open the box, I think it tells you there's a time limit, but it says basically a week from the day you get it, I think, is when you can transfer another Pokemon and regenerate the mystery box. So once per week you can get a bunch of Meltan. From what I've been told, 10 show up, and I don't know if it's going to be like the incense where... Now, first of all, I don't know if this is true about incense or not, but people have said that if you're walking while using an incense, it makes more Pokemon appear than just standing around. So, I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. I might as well do some egg hatching while I'm at it. So, I'm going to get ready to roll, open up that mystery box, and start wandering the neighborhood, even though it's pretty cold, pretty windy. But I'm going to brave the elements and go hunt for Meltan. But before we do that, let's check out the last bit of news that has been revealed to us today. So, December Field Research brings back some of your favorites. Field research in December brings some previously featured Pokemon back into the spotlight. Every time you I cannot speak as per usual. Every time you reach a research breakthrough during the month, you'll have a chance to encounter Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Raikou, Entei, or Suicune. Remember, if you haven't caught the bug and ghost type Pokemon Shedinja, you should work toward a research breakthrough this week before it goes away. So, take on popular field research tasks from past months. I wonder what that's going to bring back. That might keep the Nincada in the game, actually. Achieve a research breakthrough to earn an encounter with Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Raikou, Entei, or Suicune, as it just said. So starting December 1st at, my time, 5 p.m. Alright, so what this is telling me, the December field research and the year's worth of community days in December, this month is going to be basically a whole recap wrap-up of all the events that have gone on this year. All the previous Community Day Pokemon are going to be back. I'm assuming, as you can see right here, there's a Pinsir. Maybe some previous raid bosses are going to be back. There's, hello, Cresselia. Cresselia's here too. So, it's looking like it's sort of a end-of-year wrap-up sort of thing, which is kind of cool in its own way. But, of course, there's still plenty more to take care of. For example, getting more Meltan candies. So, I'm going to get right on that. I'm probably not going to record in the face cam, but let's just see how many Meltan we can get by the time the mystery box empties out. All set to roll here, but before we head out, I do want to see what does this look like when we use it on screen. Let's take a look here. Mystery box. Mysterious old box, of course. Opening it causes... Look at this. Open the mystery box in your bag for a mysterious effect. Let's see what happens. It's ominous. What has it done? What is this strange aura around me? Huh. Was it a dud? They wouldn't have duds of these in the game, would they? I guess we... Oh, wait. No. Here we go. Alright, look how teeny little Meltan is. Such a tiny, tiny little thing. Now, is it going to be as hard to catch as most lure or incense spawn Pokemon? Let's find out. So we're going to Pinap Berry every one we get to try to get as much candy as possible. I wonder, can they run away? I really hope not, but we'll find out. Well, hopefully we won't find out, I should say. But if it does, I guess we'll know. Our first one. Alright, that's 6 more Meltan candy. That is 120 kilometers I don't need to walk. Awesome stuff. I'm going to check your appraisal. I was kind of thinking I wanted to wait for snowy weather, but I checked the forecast. They're not calling for snow or anything like that, so I'll just get them right now as I can. I want to see what happens after the box wears out. But with all that being said, let's get moving and get as many of these Meltan as we can. Well, the mystery box has just run dry, and I just finished a nice little power walk around the neighborhood. Either I power walk really slow, or you are only guaranteed 10 Meltan. We did manage to Pinap Berry every single one. We got ourselves up to 60, so we went from 0 to 60 in just like 30 minutes. That's not too bad. Some of the Meltan I got too are pretty decent stat-wise. I don't know if they're tradable. I think I've heard that they are. I know they can go into gyms, which is pretty cool. And I'll probably keep the better ones for, you know, possible trading to some other people. Then I might get a lucky, decent Meltan, who knows. But I will transfer the others just for the sake of doing so. Alright, now, we're going to take a look here. This is our Meltan we got from our special research. As you can see, battle with the best with max HP. With all 60 of these candies, we're going to blow a bunch of them and power this guy up. Let's begin. Alright, one more power up should do the trick here. We got Meltan up to 884, and I'm starting to power up all of my Pokemon to the point where they need 5,000 Stardust per power up to get them to level whatever it is in the game. I think at 400 Stardust they're level 28. I used to think it was level 20, but I was mistaken, I believe. But I think this is roughly around level 30-ish as far as in-game terms go. So we just went from 60 to 4 in like 2 minutes. But, as I said, I do believe that the mystery box can be used again in a week's time. Let's take a look here. Oh, 8 days. What? Really? So it's not exactly a week, but still. Days remaining to mystery box access. 8. Send Pokemon to Nintendo Switch to activate your mystery box when the above counts down to 0. So, we're going to be able to get some more Meltan candy as time goes on, of course. But for the time being, our little buddy Meltan is going to sit here at this level. Now you're probably thinking, why power him up now? Why not wait for evolution, then power up later? I'm pretty sure by being at level, let's say 30, whatever that is right here, when I evolve him, he'll still be at the CP he would be as a level 30 Melmetal, as opposed to waiting at level 28, evolving, and then powering to level 30. I think it's going to be the same CP. I don't know for sure, but it makes sense to me that it would be the same. Anyway, with that being done, I want to point out as well, I forgot to mention it, but when I got my Research Breakthrough box today for my Shedinja, I did get a second Sinnoh Stone, so indeed they are stackable. I've heard they're no longer guaranteed out of Breakthrough boxes, though. So I guess I got fortunate to get mine when I did, but who knows, maybe they'll bring them back in another way. I'm hoping they're going to do something like, oh, trade in like 5 Metal Coat for a Sinnoh Stone. I've got a lot of these extra evolution items just I've held on to in case they become useful later on. Who knows if they're going to or not, but I still have a feeling they're going to be useful at some point. Maybe even if they make them tradable for Stardust or something. That would be kind of cool. Alright, so with that, we're going to end off for the day, but I'll be back in a little bit, in just a few moments actually, as we get into tomorrow, which is going to be the start of the big Community Day festivities of, you know, recapping all the past Community Day Pokemon this past year for 2018. I'm excited. I'm looking for a few particular shinies I did not pick up many of back during the events throughout the year, but we'll see what happens as it kicks off starting tomorrow. Well, it is now Friday, the 30th of November. This is the big day for the Community Day festivities of Pokemon GO for the end of the year. And let's just take a quick look at my items. I want to see something. Because last night I checked the mystery box before going to bed, and it said 7 days remained. So let's see. Still says 7. Maybe it's going to be a thing where it, at every hour that I've used the box, it's going to reset that or something like that. I don't know. But I saw it go from 8 to 7 in one day. It could go from 7 to 6 today. We'll see. If that does actually be the routine, then it looks like Thursdays are going to be my big days for another reason. My Research Breakthrough days, we've got my first spin and first catch of the day streak, and it could be Meltan Day as well in my adventures in Pokemon GO. Alright, so for today, the goal is to try to whittle down some of these potions, replace them with more Pokeballs and possibly some more berries, hopefully, so I can do as much capturing as possible when the big day begins, starting at 5 o'clock my time, just over 9 hours away. So, excuse me, I'm only going to capture things that are pertinent to my field research to get my stamps and stuff. Probably try a raid if I can see a lower level one, but for the most part, I'm just going around restocking items. So I might not have much to show until the event begins, but I'll pop back in momentarily with whatever the next big feature that I come across in Pokemon GO happens to be. Okay, the 5 o'clock hour has struck, and it's time to start hunting down some potential shiny Pokemon. You can see a number of them are showing up right here. So, just before we get the catching begun, let's take a look. I've got myself stocked up to 391 Pokeballs. Got a lot of peanut berries too, so I'm going to be using those to get as much candy as possible, since the special event attacks are going to be a thing for this. Now, as for my own particular goal for this, I've already got a bunch of shinies of each of them, except for I do need a couple more Dratini shinies. This is not one, but I only did get one back during Dratini's Community Day back in, was that April, I think? And I also need to get a couple more Charmander. I only got one shiny back then. And I need one more Pikachu to complete my shiny collection of one of every evolutionary form. So I wonder also if there's going to be any more special research for this as well all weekend long. Now, room for improvement, we're going to transfer those right away. We've got to keep space at a premium in our collection. Actually, that reminds me, go to the shop. First of all, I got to drop some coins. We're going to increase our Pokemon storage up to the even 1,000 mark. Right there, 200 coins dropped on that. And what do they have for the Community Day box? I just want to see what's in there. Don't know if I'm going to buy it or not. 3 egg incubators, 2 lucky eggs, 2 star piece, 30 Ultra Balls. I think I'm going to see if I can get some coins together and buy one of these Ultra boxes. In fact, actually, tomorrow is the 1st of December, and at the 1st of the month, I like to buy myself a couple of stacks of the 550 coins here for $6.99. I guess I'll do that tomorrow. I was thinking of doing it tonight, getting all those super incubators and stuff, but tomorrow is when you're going to get the better effect of incubators at half speed, or I guess double speed technically. So we're going to wait and get that tomorrow. For the time being, let's go as long as the batteries and the battery pack will hold out, see what we can find as far as shiny Pokemon. Let's get started. Our first new spin during the event. Do we see any new community weekend research tasks coming our way? We see just simple battle in a gym. Okay, so there's another one up this way. We'll grab that and see. It'd be kind of cool if they bring back some of the catch 3 Squirtle, for example. Actually, something like that brings a question to mind. Back during Squirtle's Community Day, we did get Sunglasses Squirtle. Do you think they're going to be back for this? I don't know. We might find out as time goes on. This research task, do I already have this one? Maybe I do. Maybe it's this winter raid. I'm going to spin another one in just a moment, but we're going to grab some of these Pokemon before heading on off to the next stop and see if we get a new community weekend research task. So down here at the old SPCA statue, we find the research task known as, let's see here, got another gift, got some more Pokeballs, very nice. Make 5 nice throws for 3 raspberries. We're going to toss that out. So it looks like we might not be getting special Community Day research tasks, unless if we are, they're saving them for the 3-hour event tomorrow from 3 to 6 Atlantic time. So I'll be checking for that. Let's also check for a shiny Squirtle. Nope. But I wonder if we'll find some regular Squirtle with sunglasses out in the wild. That would be kind of cool. There's quite often a fair amount of Dratini down here by the waterfront, so let's see if they're going to be as prominent during the Community Day weekend event. Why, yes indeed, there is one right here. Do we see a shiny? No, we don't. So we're nearing the end of the second hour of the event, and I have yet to find a shiny Pokemon. So what I'm wondering is, this is Community Day weekend. They've never really said that shiny Pokemon are the main focus of Community Days. It's just, you know, they're added to the game at that point. So they might be just saying all of the previous species for Community Day are now spawning a lot this weekend, but the shiny rate has not increased necessarily. Unless they're waiting and having them shiny increased on the proper times tomorrow, which of course, as I said, 3 to 6 p.m. my time. That might be when we see a bunch of shinies starting to spawn. So the battery pack is dead. The phones are starting to drain out. I'm at 82% on the Pokemon Go phone, but it is cold out, and this phone likes to lag a lot once the temperature starts to get a little bit lower and the percentage goes down. So what we're going to do is probably end off for right now, and I also got to wait and stock up some more pinap berries, because if I scroll down to the berry section, they have eaten all of my pinap, well, I got one. They've eaten most of my pinap berries, so I think we got a good amount of candy for the day. I got lots to prepare for evolving tomorrow to try to get that special exclusive move. I might try to evolve something tonight, though, and see, does the exclusive move get taught to your Pokemon all weekend long? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to, but we'll find out. Anyway, that's going to be it for the time being, but I'll recap possibly when I get back to the house, or maybe starting tomorrow when I have the entire day to start hunting more potential shinies and making good use of the special box I'm going to be picking up in a little while. Look at all those incubators. I'm going to be hatching so many things starting in just a little bit. I'm now back home after the day's excursion out there for our Community Day weekend event, and as of right now, no shinies just yet. I have kept some of the Pokemon that have been pretty good stat-wise. You'll see not that many, but these are all top tier, at least with at least strong in their best stats, so that's kind of decent. Not sure if I'm going to do too much with them, really, but you never know. It could be useful to trade to somebody else there. So as I say, I'm expecting that the shiny luck is going to be more likely reserved for the date and time here. Let's see. So November 30th to December 2nd, we're going to have all these Pokemon appearing. And see, as you say, all it says here is the event features. These species will appear more frequently in the wild, and the special moves will be available again during the weekend. Don't know if that is permanent. In fact, you know what? If I have a Bayleaf, I might try evolving it just to see. But the special bonus date says right here, the date and time. So tomorrow that'll be 3 to 6 for me, and the bonuses are double catch XP, double catch Stardust, double incubator speed. So I guess nowhere does it actually say all these shiny Pokemon are going to be more frequent. I'm just assuming tomorrow during the 3 to 6 window we're going to see them. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. If I don't get the shinies I'm looking for, then no big deal. You know, I'll live, I'll move on. But I do want to grab some coins, because we're close enough to the first of the month. I'm going to get one of these Ultra Boxes right here by popping down to the old Pokecoins part, and bop, there's one, and bop, there's number 2. That gives us all the coins we need. And since I used up a lot of our Pokeballs and stuff today during the capturing of all these Pokemon and Pinap Berries, they're all gone now. Let's grab the Ultra Box. We should have space for all these 12 Super Incubators, 6 Lucky Eggs, don't need them, Premium Raid Pass times 8 and 5 Lure Modules. I'll be making good use of all of that stuff for sure, except the Lucky Eggs. Anyway, did I just hear something spawn? If I did, it's gone. The spawn is gone. So tomorrow I'm going to probably do a couple of adventures out. I'm going to try to get out early in the day to make use of all those incubators I just picked up and try to restock some of the berries. I might not do too much. I'll probably do a bunch of catching. You never know. Could find a shiny. But I'm going to go out for that 3 to 6 window, most definitely, to try to find as many shinies as possible and feature that in the video for you guys to check out. Because what I want to try to do is, if I start getting some shinies, I want to have a little bit of a running tally on screen and see which Pokemon species is going to be the most shiny for me during this event this weekend. Now, one other thing I want to talk about here, let me get Twitter fired up. Okay, right here on the Pokemon Go Twitter page, get prepared, trainer battles are coming soon to Pokemon Go. Indeed, let's check this out here. So we're going to actually have, looks like player versus player, I believe. So I'm going to read through all the tweets that we have here. So we hear you loud and clear, trainers. Here's your exclusive sneak peek into trainer battles. Coming with trainer battles is the introduction of 3 Pokemon Go trainer battle leagues, Great, Ultra, and Master. Think that CP strength is the only deciding factor in Pokemon Go trainer battles? Think again, trainer. Trainers will need to choose a league before going into a trainer battle, with each league having different maximum Pokemon CP limits. Right here you'll see, the breakdown says the Great League is going to have 1500 CP limit for the Pokemon. Ultra League will be 2500, and Master League is no CP limit. So it's interesting. So they're going to sort of like tier things out. You can't overpower another player by, you know, if they can't go into your league. I mean, I guess it's up to anyone's choice what league they go into. Like if you can go to the Master League, you could have 1500 CP, but you'll probably be destroyed by a 3000, 4000 CP Pokemon. You never know though, types could help. While Pokemon with high CP might be a big advantage in Master League battles, trainers will have to think more strategically when battling in the Great and Ultra Leagues where there are specific CP limitations. When designing trainer battles, we wanted to create an experience that everyone can enjoy and ensure that different kinds of Pokemon can show their strengths. With leagues and trainer battles, we hope to create a system that's accessible to many trainers. Stay tuned as we prepare to reveal more information about Pokemon GO trainer battles. Encourage you to get ready by reviewing the Pokemon in your Pokedex and creating battle parties for each league. So let's go back to our Pokemon GO. Right here, this is kind of why I was preparing all of my Pokemon, even the lower leveled ones, the lower CP ones, because I'm going to be able to use them in these trainer battles. Now, I didn't know this was coming or anything, right? But I knew somehow, some way, the lesser, so to speak, Pokemon were going to be useful. And I got quite a few that could do pretty good in some of these different leagues. I think I'll probably try to focus on the Great League and get as many wins for my guys as I can, because I'm wondering if this is going to lead into potential... Aw, Puck is just a little bit too strong for the Great League. Anyway, I wonder if this is going to lead into possible, ribbons for Pokemon. This could also include new badges, too. New medals, sorry, for your trainer profile. Wonder if it's going to bring back the Ace Trainer. Who knows? Anyway, so for the time being, we're going to wrap things up here at the house. We're going to wait until tomorrow. Look at that shiny Ponyta. I have one. Anyway, wait until tomorrow, see if we can do a bunch of shiny hunting at some point. But the first thing we're going to do is restock the items, which have drained out oh so much. And quick check of the mystery box. Down to 6. So it might be based off of the hour you used the box. Because it was around this time last night that I accessed the mystery box to get all those Meltans. So it's interesting. It's not just by day, it's by hour, it seems. Unless I'm reading too much into it. Alright, all that being said, let's get back on track and we'll do the shiny hunting and such starting in just a moment. We're now into the early morning of Saturday, December 1st, and basically right now I'm just going out for a couple hours to see if I can restock some items. One of my big goals, though, is to try to incubate our first wave of eggs and see what we can hatch up. But I do want to wait and incubate the second wave during the 3-hour window starting at 3 p.m. here so that I can get the double incubator speed fired up. Now, can I make this happen to have all these hatch at the same time? I might actually wait, hatch that 5-kilometer egg, get another one, start incubating them, because I'd like to hatch all 9 at once if I could. So let's see if I can time that out properly. Now, while we are here, first of all, let's grab ourselves another research task for the day. First spin of the day as well. Let's see what we get for a research. Power up Pokemon 5 times. So this is not yet, if there's going to be some Community Day special research tasks, we don't have them just yet, apparently. So I'm thinking they might be saving that for the 3-hour window. And as I say, they might be saving shinies. Whoops. Let's try this right, a better way. Shinies for the 3-hour window as well. So I kind of don't mind that. Like, I was expecting there were going to be more shinies. Now, first of all, this could just be my terrible luck showing through. And if it is, so be it. I'm not really upset about that. But I kind of hope that they are saving the shinies for the 3-hour window as well. Because if there were shinies all weekend long, that would diminish the rarity and the specialness of the shiny Pokemon. So I would actually prefer they save them for the 3-hour window. Of course, as I said, it could just be my bad luck. Maybe everybody out there is having better luck than I am, and they are more popular, more common the entire weekend. I really don't know. But I do want to check one thing out. First, let's check the appraisal. Really strong Charmander. If it's not top tier, though, we're saving space. Sorry, Charmander, we're going to send you away. But I want to check something. If the shinies are reserved for the 3-hour window, the news did say you can get the special Community Day attacks all weekend long. So we're going to try to evolve this Ivysaur and see, do we get another Venusaur with Frenzy Plant? We're going to find out in just a moment. So I got my goal for right now. Just go around long enough to hatch that first wave of eggs, stock items along the way. I'm going to check every Community Day Pokemon I come across, though, catch it, see if we can get ourselves a shiny during the early part of the day here. There is Frenzy Plant right there. Okay, so you do get the attacks all weekend long, which is pretty nice. Also, just to give myself a visual indicator, I've been throwing a diamond on these Pokemon with the special attacks just so I know at a glance which ones have them. I kind of don't like throwing nicknames like that on Pokemon, though, because, like, it just seems weird. It basically makes them like a number, it almost seems. This is another Venusaur with Frenzy Plant. What I would love to see is if they bring some sort of more advanced marking system into the game. You know, right now we can click favorite our Pokemon or unfavorite them. And that's all we have for a marking system right now. But I would love to see multiple favorite buttons, you know, so I can mark them as special attack, you know, shiny. Well, shiny has its own symbol right now anyways, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Multiple ways to mark your Pokemon. In fact, that's what people use in the main series games to indicate which of the IVs of the Pokemon are maximum. So a good, even a 3 marking system could work. I don't know. Just a random thought that I had. So I think that covers basically everything there was to go over at the moment. As I say, we're going to start getting some potential shiny encounters. Not this one. But I am hoping we're going to see some research tasks showing off a Squirtle squad with sunglasses Squirtle. Let's move on. Alright, well, I've just encountered our first shiny of the event. It is a shiny Cyndaquil. Now, as I said, I don't know if this is because it's they're all boosted in shiny versions or not, but this could just be random luck of happening to find one. I mean, it's kind of weird. Cyndaquil is the one that I had the most of on Community Day. I got 9 of those back on that day. How strange is it that this is the first one that we find for this weekend? Anyway, it's a shiny. We'll take it. Let's see what the stats are looking like here. Room for improvement. Okay, but still, I'll hang on to that for potential trades to other people. Because, of course, if someone has a chance to get a lucky Pokemon, then they can get a lucky shiny Cyndaquil through trading. Alright, so that is 1 down. And the what are the eggs at here? We hatched something. Nothing too crazy. But the eggs, we've got the 10K that's incubating right now. The 2 7Ks are incubating. In a little bit, I'll be incubating the 5-kilometer ones. The battery pack is almost drained, so I don't know how much longer I'll stay out here during the morning time, but I should have plenty of time to hatch up these eggs before the event begins from 3 to 6 today. So let's go ahead and... Is that Santa Claus over there? I've just now dropped down below 200 Pokeballs, so I figure that's probably a good spot to stop for the time being. I want to try to restock a little bit and keep walking, try to get these eggs close to hatching. I mean, it's tempting to check that Dratini we just saw to see if it's shiny, but I'm not the kind of person to check a Pokemon and not catch it. So we'll leave you for the time being. But still, I do think the chances are going to improve once the 3-hour window does begin. So I'm going to continue walking the eggs, getting some more Pokeballs, head back and recharge the phones and myself, get something to eat. Maybe take a quick little nap too, because I didn't sleep super well last night. But I'll get back on the adventure when our nice little bonuses begin giving us double the catch experience, double the catch Stardust, and double the incubator speed. Alright, I'll check back in as the eggs start to hatch. Alright, so we're back on the hunt once again, and I'm joined by Professor Ron and our little buddy here from the Pokemon League. Just in time to watch these hatches. What do you think we're going to get? I think they should all be timing out nicely. Oh, here come birds. Cool. It's not bad. I got a Chansey.
Chansey, that's nice.
We'll check this appraisal quick and see what we're looking at for stats. Really strong with good HP. It's kind of bad for a hatch Pokemon, but whatever. So yeah, I think they should all be hatching back to back.
Nice.
I tried timing them out properly. Trico,
Not bad.
Could be good stat-wise, who knows. Battle with the best, max HP, not too bad at all.
Yep.
Another 5-kilometer. Now you can get Badoo, the little pre-evolution for Roselia, out of these eggs too. Or you can get Azurill.
Nice.
Okay, I'll take it. Everyone, there was a Snorlax here just a moment ago. We got some more people coming in. Check this out. I'm hatching 7 eggs right now. This is my 4th one, a
5-kilometer.
What do we get? What do we get? Torchic.
That's
No.
Chikorita now.
It's Chikorita now, is it? I misread the name. I'm sorry.
No, I said Chikorita.
So max defense. Egg number 5. It's one of the 7-kilometer ones. Do we see a shiny Togepi by any chance? Or why not? Non-shiny, but why not? Why not, right? What are you looking like? Battle with the best. Max HP. Egg number 6. Now, I didn't incubate all the 2-kilometer eggs because I just can't bring myself to use a super incubator on a 2-kilometer egg.
Togepi.
Regular Togepi, non-shiny, but hey, more Togepi candy for an eventual Togekiss is nice. Battle with the best with max attack. And the last egg, right here. Just a 2-kilometer. This could still have something amazing in it, though. What a way to end off those 7 eggs. We got a Shelter, everybody. How remarkable is that Shelter? It's only really strong. Well, The 3 o'clock hour starts in just a few minutes, so I'm going to start replenishing some of my eggs and incubate them. But as soon as 3 o'clock hits, you're going to get double the incubator speed.
Oh, nice.
So start incubating after 3. It's going to take the distance down by 1/2. And as soon as the event begins, I'm going to go take on that little level 1 egg in the distance, which will clear up my research tasks, and see if we get any special research tasks for the event. Alright, we're all ready to roll, so let's get moving and start catching stuff. Alright, so 3 o'clock is now upon us, so now is the time to fire up the lucky egg, just to use it up, get it out of the inventory. But now is the time to actually use the star piece, because we're only getting double the double the stardust. I'm getting now triple, thanks to that boost there. Now to start catching everything we see and see what shinies come our way.
What's that?
Okay, here in the mall we got a shiny Squirtle for our first during the 3 hours here. I mean, we already have plenty of these, but it's a shiny, you gotta grab it. Alright, let's see if we can get this catch. We're seeing if we can find any more shinies for the rest of the group here as well. There it is, 12 CP, shiny Bulbasaur here. Very nice, good catch. What are your stats like, little guy? Really strong, with strong HP, not bad at all. Now, do we get to see a shiny Bulbasaur ourselves? No, we don't, but let's keep looking for more shinies. Oh. So we're here at the site of a Shinx raid, and I'm going to clear out all these research tasks by doing it, and of course, chance for a Shinx to be shiny. So let's jump in and take it down, and see, does the shiny luck continue on? We got like 5 or 6, we got 6 people here, 7 I think technically, to take down a Shinx. I think we got this. So normally I do speed up for the raid battles, but there's 12 people here. Let's see how fast this is in real time, because it is going down. One of us has to get the shiny too. There's a bunch of folks in some cars over the other way there as well, in addition to the group that is here with us. Alright, tap, 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 and look, down to the red, and down.
I didn't even hit him once.
That's what happens when you get a group together. Now, if only we had that group during Cresselia. That would have been great. Alright, so let's see if we can get a shiny, but if not, at least this does build up the, or clear out the raid tasks for us. Let's see, we got our Stardust as well. I think my star piece ran out. I gotta use another one. Got a shiny? No shiny there, unfortunately. Let's see if we get one here. If not, it's fine. Nope, I just need the candy, basically. And it does clear out the task. Okay, let's get this thing caught up. And we're going to move on for some more potential shiny findings. Alright, I've broken from the group for a little moment here. I want to see what we can get for research tasks. This is our first one during the 3-hour window. We see... catch 3 Pokemon. Let's see what else we can find. There might be some littered around here for our special Community Day event. We'll check the stop over this way. We find another field research, still trying to load up the eggs as well. Catch 3, what? So they might have some sort of research tasks for this. I got a couple catch 3 Pokemon for 5 Great Balls. So they might be trying to give us something to catch Pokemon with, not specific to certain species. How's it going, guys? So let's see what other research we can pick up. So here we see a shiny Beldum has just shown up. This is my first one after the big day. Let's go ahead and get this caught up. And it's not weather boosted, unfortunately, but we're going to see what it has for stats. Let's take a look-see. Do we get the catch? Yes, we do. Great throw, curveball, golden raspberry for the win. Alright, stat-wise, you... room for improvement, but okay, whatever. It's a shiny. Moving on for more potential shinies. Let's do a little recap of the eggs here, too. I've still got to get 4 more, and then I'll start incubating a bunch of these. In fact, you know what? I'm going to incubate one of the 2 kilometers. Get the infinite one used up. It's only 1 kilometer, double the distance. I love it. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, here we go. We got another shiny right here. Shiny Squirtle. This is our second shiny Squirtle of the day. And I was saying I want to have a little thing on screen to show off, like a little meter of how many shinies of each did I get. So I've lost track, but we'll see at the end of the day how many I've got of each. It's another one right there. Now, stat-wise, how we looking? It is a female. Room for improvement. Whatever. I just love the green shell of Squirtle. It's so cool. Very nice. Do we see any more shinies here? Something else just spawned up. Another shiny. Aw, it just disappeared. You see that? Shiny Eevee here, perhaps? Nope. But let's keep on checking everything that we come across. We're now at about the halfway point of the 3-hour event here, so let's take a look just to, I know you guys can see on screen how we're doing, but I'm going to refresh myself on the fly, see how many shinies we've gotten of each. So it started with that Cyndaquil this morning. We got Squirtle, Beldum, and another Squirtle. So shinies are looking a little bit scarce for the most part. I mean, I don't mind. It's all right. You know, I got plenty of shinies as it is. I'm still really hoping to get 2 more shiny Charmander, 2 more shiny, what are they, Dratini, and I was thinking 1 more shiny Pikachu, that way I could evolve to a shiny Raichu. I would like to get 2 shiny Pikachu if I could, keep 1 with the Surf Attack, and evolve 1 into a shiny Raichu. But beggars can't be choosers. I'll grab what I can. I suppose trading is always going to be a thing as well for, you know, best friends, because 80,000 Stardust for a trade with an Ultra Friend for a shiny, that's a little bit more than I can really safely invest. 40,000, it's not that bad. Alright, continuing on for the next hour and a half. Not sure how long the batteries and the battery pack are going to hold out, but I'll do what I can to bring you more shinies on the fly. Well, shortly after that, the battery pack actually did die out, but I am still going around and let my pack charge up in my classroom, and I happen to come across a shiny Eevee. Not that I don't already have a lot of these, but it's a weather-boosted shiny Eevee at that. Great throw with the Golden Raz curveball. Let's see if we can catch it, and if so, what the stats are going to be looking like. There's a catch. Okay, so with the weather boost, we could be seeing some potential decentness here. I guess I did say decent, didn't I? Attack is really strong. Alright, so another shiny Eevee for the collection. Now, we're still looking for Dratini. The Pokeballs are starting to run a little bit on the lower side, but I still got to catch everything that I come across, you know. You never know what shinies you'll find. So let's keep moving, and I'm going to head down towards the boardwalk, where Dratini do tend to show up a little bit on occasion. I guess one good thing about today is that it's not terribly super cold out, so the phone isn't getting too laggy too soon. So we should have plenty of time to keep on hunting for shiny Charmander, shiny Dratini, if they want to show up for me. That's all I really want. But, you know what, Charmander? We'll get you later. I want to see what this Pikachu is all about. Can we see a shiny Pikachu? No, we can't. Alright, let's keep on hunting for everything. Alright, so walking through the mall here after charging up, I happen to come across a random shiny Mareep as well. We already have a bunch of these also, but I'll go for this one. I wonder if it's going to be as good as the Mareep I got way back on the Mareep Community Day. It was top level with max defense, and I evolved that into our Ampharos. Alright, we got the catch. Not bad. First ball with a Golden Raz, of course. We see decent. Okay, not terrible, not bad. But that's another shiny for the collection. Let's keep on moving on. And moments later, shiny Bulbasaur in here as well. Still not quite the one we're looking to get, but a shiny is a shiny indeed. Alright, do we get the catch on this one? We didn't make a very good throw on that particular one, but we got it. How's it going? I'm out shiny hunting. Ah, have fun. Sadly, work does come along for some people, and don't get to catch really strong with good defense and attack shiny Bulbasaur. That's pretty decent. Alright, still many more to check here. Shiny Cyndaquil now, watch this. No! Oh well, the luck's not quite that good. Alright, keeping on. And what do you know, shiny Chikorita. Again, we haven't even left the Skywalk here just yet. So, but where's all the Charmander? Where's all the Dratini, eh guys? I mean, my buddies have caught some along the way. You guys didn't get the Dratini though, did ya?
No Dratini.
Sadly, no Dratini yet, but they are still out there. Plus, even if we don't get them during the next 35 minutes, they are still out during the weekend, maybe just not as commonly. Room for improvement. Alright, still a shiny. Another shiny Mareep right here. Don't hate me, I'm going to step this way. I've been getting pretty good luck for the last like half hour here. I also just recently remembered to use a Star Piece and Lucky Egg, so I can get the extra experience and Stardust for this. Not bad. We're currently in the middle of the mall. There's a ton of things that have shown up here, so with the increased shiny rate, chances are to get a fair decent amount. Room for improvement. Okay. Now, what we're looking for is shiny Charmander, shiny Dratini. We don't see anything else here like that. Let's see if this Larvitar is one. No. Alright. If anything else here is shiny, I'll be showing you that, of course. Alright, it has finally happened. My second shiny Charmander. Let's do this. Now, can you guys run away? Hope not. Great throw. Golden Raz. Curveball. There's no chance, right? Second shiny Charmander. Alright, that is one down on my list for this weekend, which I will gladly take, even if the stats are not amazing. Shiny Charmander, awesome stuff. Now I'm going to make my way back around the other side of the city market where we're at, but we're going to check the Dratini right now. Might as well. I guess that was asking a little bit too much. Oh well, moving on for more hunting. It is now just past 6 o'clock, and it looks like the majority of the event is over. I'm starting to get some regular research tasks from our Pokestops here. But what's kind of interesting about this is, I forgot to mention, as of 5 o'clock today, my time, we're now into the December research tasks in the field research. That might bring us back some Nincada missions. Catch, I think it was 5 bug types for Nincada, or was it 10? I can't recall. I think it was only 5. But we might be able to see some more Nincada eventually. But we're not quite done just yet. We do have eggs hatching in about, it's like 0.3 kilometers, 0.6 for those 5 kilometer ones. Also I messed up and incubated a 5 kilometer in the standard incubator. So we only have 6 eggs hatching in the next batch. But I'm going to stay recording that for the last part of this part of the video. Last part of this part. Whatever. And we might still find some last minute shinies before ending off for the day. So let's keep on maneuvering and see what pops up along the way. Alright, well right away the 10 kilometer is hatching right now. Let's see what we get out of this one. Alright, the battery pack is gone. The face cam is almost out of power as well. So let us finish off this part with 5, is it 5? Yeah, 5 5-kilometer eggs hatching. What we could use a little bit more of is Badoo. But do we see one? No, we don't. We see a Torchic for our first one anyway. Look at the Stardust we're racking in there. Not bad stats. Alright, the next one. Come on, give me one Badoo. I don't even care if it's the shiny. I just want the regular Badoo. Lickitung. You can't evolve yet. Why are you here? Anyway, stat-wise, battle with the best. HP maximum, not bad. I think that's kind of what you want more in a Lickitung. That or maybe defense would be good. I don't know, maybe offense? I have no clue about Lickitung, to be honest. We got Turtwig. Cool, cool. Another Gen 4 added to our little collection here. Really strong. If they're really strong, it's not the biggest, you know, most important stat thing. For Team Instinct, it is, of course, they can battle with the best. Mudkip. So we have hashed all of the Gen 3 starters today. Kind of cool. Battle with the best. Really strong defense. Alright, the last egg hatching up right now. Let's see what we get. Come on, Badoo. I haven't seen you guys in forever, but we got a little leap. It's kind of cool as well. I actually saw one wild just yesterday. Really strong defense. Alright, so as I say, with the batteries now pretty much close to death, let's end off for the time being, but I'll recap the shiny adventures of the day once I'm back at the house and fully charged up. So that's going to round out our adventures for Pokemon GO's big Community Day weekend event, special year-end wrap-up, whatever you want to call it. In the end, we did pretty good as far as shinies go. Let's take a look here. In addition to that Cyndaquil that we got to start off the day, during the 3-hour window, we did get 9 shinies, which is kind of cool. Let's think about this. So, the last time we had Community Day was for Cyndaquil. I got 9 shinies on that day. Basically, I matched that record. It's just that the shiny, you know, species were spread across 11 different Pokemon. So, I guess we're still on par with 9 shinies. Sadly, didn't get any more Dratini. Now, we are not done hunting for potential shiny Pokemon such as Dratini. Another Charmander wouldn't be bad. Maybe a couple more shiny Pikachu as well would be okay. But I do believe that the 3-hour window today for the event was what gave us all the shiny luck. I think they're all back to regular shiny rarity right now, so if I do happen to find any more shinies, it's going to be just featured on either my Twitter or my Instagram, or probably both. So if you want to stay tuned on my shiny hunting, follow me on either of those two, or both, and I have them all linked in the description, as well as my Discord as well, if you want to stay connected there and share some of your shiny luck there as well. So, is there anything really much more to mention? Not just yet. I do have now 2 shiny Charmander, so I can choose one to evolve up. I did get Toast. This is the one I got way back on Charmander's Community Day. This one actually is pretty decent with max defense, which is pretty nice. And of course, this one I'm going to name Roast. Toast and Roast. Nice rhyming names. Room for improvement with good defense. I'm not going to evolve just yet. I want to wait and see if I get a third one tomorrow during the last part of the, Community Day Pokemon spawning quite a bit. And see if I can get something more good, more better, whatever. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. But to wrap things up, I'm going to say we did pretty good. Didn't get every shiny we were looking for, but what can you do? Now, the hard part is going to be nicknaming all these Pokemon, because even though I'm not going to be using them, I want to have nicknames on them for if and when I do some trading with people. That could be a way I can get my shiny Dratini that I'm looking for. If people have some spares and they need, say, for example, a spare Mareep or something, I've now got some trade fodder. But I am waiting till I hit best friends levels with people before doing any shiny or legendary trading, because those are the expensive ones. Right now, for Ultra Friends, it would be 80,000 Stardust. It's quite a bit. But 40,000 for a best friend level, and that's the cheapest you're going to get that. So I'd be okay with doing 40,000 for a shiny for shiny trade. I think that basically wraps everything up. There's not much more to mention. I guess what I will say, though, is people were kind of unhappy with what's going on for this last month of the year. The fact that the legendary birds and the legendary beasts of Johto are being recycled through the research breakthrough boxes. The fact that this month the research tasks are supposed to be recycling the some of the bigger research tasks from the past year, and the fact that the Community Day didn't really give us a new species. It gave us all 11 from the past year. Some people are upset about that. I don't mind, even though I really don't need that many new. It's probably not shiny. Even though I don't really need most of the things that are going to be here for this month, I don't really mind. There are some people, in fact, some of my fellow classmates have just started recently playing the game. They didn't get the legendary birds yet, so this is going to be good for them. For me and other players that already have these things in their game, take a month to relax. You don't need to get everything out there every single time. And once more stuff comes in, like January, I'm expecting will be Totodile's Community Day. Prepare for that. You don't need to have everything right away at once. Just pace yourself, Have more fun. Gives you more time to do other things. So anyway, that's the way I look at it. I kind of don't want things like thrown at me right away. In fact, like I say, with Dratini, I've only got one shiny. I'm going to call them in the old fisherman terms, the ones that got away, at least for now. They're still in the game, just not as likely to find them as their shiny form. So when I finally do find more shiny Dratini, it's going to feel all the more worth it. Anyway, so that's going to wrap up our Community Day festivities here on the channel. Feel free to let me know down in the comments, how did things go for you for your Community Day activities? Did you get a bunch of shinies? Did you get any of the ones that you were looking for? Did you get any really good high stat shiny Pokemon? That'd be pretty cool to check out. And what else is there to talk about? Oh, right. So coming up soon, as we talked about earlier, the player versus player trainer battles are going to be coming to Pokemon GO. Not quite sure when, but I'm going to be checking that out and recording my sort of first day's experience with that and see what things are like. In fact, I said on Twitter, you should look through your Pokemon list and start preparing your teams for all these different leagues. Because, of course, things like, my Slaking, a couple of my Metagross here, they're not going to be able to go into the Great or Ultra League, so I got to scroll down a bit and see who is beneath 2,500. One of my Zapdos with the special attack. Oh, right. Anyway, Zapdos with the special attack, that little diamond mark, as I said, that could be something good. But I also want to make sure to evolve some of my Pokemon I picked up during the Community Day. Where is it here? Recent. Some of the ones that have pretty decent stats. I'm going to probably evolve them up and get the exclusive moves for them, because we have that up until the end of tomorrow. Or today, if I'm getting this episode recorded and uploaded in time for a Sunday upload. But don't forget, you can still get your special exclusive moves like Blast Burn, Frenzy Plant, Hydro Cannon. Just make sure you evolve your Pokemon to their final form by the end of Sunday. Or you can check the dates in the news app as well, the news section. But certain Pokemon, such as, Eevee, of course, has the Last Resort. You can always get Last Resort on the evolutions as well. And any Pikachu that you happen to find will have Surf. Now, evolving that, I believe, removes Surf. Raichu doesn't have it, so keep that in mind. You might want to keep your Pikachu as is. But, yeah, there's not much more to go over, I guess. So just let me know, how do things go for you, for your Community Day events? What shinies did you get, and what were the stats looking like on those Pokemon? But that is it for me. If you want to see any more content from Professor Chaz as far as Pokemon Go is concerned, or any other Pokemon game just about, you can check me out on my channel here. Feel free to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, or you can now join in as a member to help support the channel and get some, what was that, Dratini again? Whatever. Get some more, some member-specific perks for being a member and helping to support the channel. And if you want to see some more episodes of Pokemon Go, you can check out the link in the description to the whole playlist and see what things were like back in the caveman times of the first release of Pokemon Go. That'd be kind of interesting to check out. Anyway, thank you for watching today's episode, and if you liked it, feel free to let me know with that like button down below. But I guess we're going to wrap things up. Not much more needs to be said. Professor Chaz is now signing off for the night. I'm going to go relax for a little bit, but I'll get back on the slight grind tomorrow, basically replenishing the items that we burned through. In fact, you know what, before we do the sign off, let's see where we're at. We went into this with about close to 400 Pokeballs. I'm down to 32. That's going to need some restocking, and the raspberries could use some more restocking, and the Pin-Apps as well. Plus, we still got to do some more walking to get our good old Meltan ready to go. 5 more days until I can use this mystery box. Anyway, that pretty much wraps things up for the day. Thank you once again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.